Hey people, this is Bernd from FrenzyDivision, giving you my next video. Hello people, I'm going to play Towns, because it's a gameplay throughout, and I will get started first. First thing I'm always doing, but what you're needing to do, is create the carb tree. And it's not able to go on. And why not? Yep. Second thing you always do is let them cut a lot of wood, and with a lot I literally mean a lot, like an entire forest, because you will need a lot of wood in the start. Today I'm planning to do the first 2 days. I'm not sure how far I will get, but we'll see. Second gameplay video will be approximately from day 3 and 4. I'm not sure, but I will get to that in a minute, or maybe tomorrow or the day after that, we'll see. And why are they not working? I'm really questioning it. Get fucking ladder, go. You can cut a lot more wood. So meanwhile, while busy, I will ask you a few questions. First, I'm able to play a lot more games than except for Towns. A few examples are Minecraft, Battlefield 2, the normal version and the expansion, Warcraft 3, Battlefield Earth 1, League of Legends, Left 4 Dead, Unreal Tournament, Elder Scrolls of Skyrim, and Oblivion, Napoleon Total War, Age of Empires 2, Fort Zombies, some of the Minecraft Technic Launcher, and Rise of Lange. And so we're this gameplay is going to be about how to start a complete city underground, and how to do that. And it's going to most probably only going to be 3-4 days in this game, because I just want to give you an example. After that, I'm going to build a city above ground. Now, to do that safely without being attacked all the time by all these creepy monsters out there. First, I myself will choose for underground, because it's a lot safer than above ground, because you will not be attacked as easy. Actually, to be very honest, you will not be attacked. Only the biggest problem is you will get a lot of dirt, but I'm not always sure what to do with. Plus, you need to dig out, and that also costs lots of time, which you do not always have. Couple, nice. Water, a lot of water. Okay, I'm going to build my first wood field around here. That means I'm just going to plant a lot of trees underground. Wait, that's a little bit too big. Only about 2 rows, most probably the mid 2 rows around there. And this is going to be a little peach farm, I believe. Yeah, peach. Wrong. Next thing I'm going to order them to do is around the straight to the other side, build an apple tree farm, because you need some basic food in the start. Meanwhile, I'm going to create the carpentry bands and carpentry underground, because again, as I said, it's a lot safer, at least in my opinion. And meanwhile, I hope it's not getting too laggy, because my computer isn't the fastest, to be very honest. And a lot more. So grain, I need that. A lot of grain. The first thing you always want to do is collect a bit of wild grain, to at least be able to start a plantation. Or plantation is maybe a wrong word, to start start farms, actually, to be very honest, because in this map I didn't actually see a lot of hostile mobs of creatures. Those are only around here. It's the only place where I actually saw them, so for me it's just get started by getting a lot of resources. At least that is how I will get started right now. And so, meanwhile, while they are digging that out, I'm going to destroy a few of this dirt, because it's in my way. of tilling this ground. I hope I'm not boring you, because this isn't a most fun game. I completely agree. If some people will say that. And if you have some more advice, I've summed up some games in the start. If you want me to play one of those games, just say it in the description. I will try to make some time free of it, except for all the other gameplays I'm trying to make. It's not going to work. Just you saw here, it's a little bit. I replay. My apple farm was going to be right here, but it isn't actually going to be there because there's way too a lot of stone right there. That will mean that it isn't actually very effective if I'm going to build there, so I will do it right there. And then you go in here and you choose the most common trees in your area. That are with me are those two trees. Peach trees I'm going to build there. It is possible to actually use peach trees as wood, but the biggest problem of it is you also destroy a food source, what isn't very handy in the start. If you get later on in the game and just think like, I already have a lot of food, so just why not? I totally agree, you should do it. And meanwhile I'm setting the production on a few hammers which you will need for the masonry, what I'm probably going to build right here at the end. Because most of the time I create a baker right close to my starting area, because they do not have to walk a lot then. You have more, it costs us less time, let me put it like that. It just costs less time, and it's just way more effective if you do it like that. Meanwhile, while they're waiting, I'm just going to sit back and relax, because in this game, if you have it on low speed like me, actually 3 I count as low speed, you just have to wait a lot, but isn't always fun. I think I'm going to put a fort right there, but I most probably won't be needing it, because I will not find any iron. At least I didn't find any iron on the surface when I was scouting the map before I started. Yep, and that is very, it's actually very nice, because iron is one of the basic resources to get into higher quality tools and things, because you need for most of these things in the bottom here you need iron, for this too, for that one, for that one. So actually you need iron for a lot of things, what isn't very nice if you can't find any. Actually this is pretty annoying if you can't find any, because most of the time after a day or 4, if you didn't find any iron and you mined a lot, you just better go and quit the game, because it won't have any sense going on a lot. At least that's my opinion. Because one game I got to day 20 and it was just like, what to do next. I built a giant city for each of my works, like 5 or 6 huts, and thought like, what I'm going to do next. So I was actually bored and just quit it. So there's my wood production already coming on. And the only advance why I chose to build this little farm here on the humus and grass is because you have a never-ending production, what I find actually nice. But not all people would do that, because as you see I have a lot of wood still lying on the grass here. It's more than enough for quite a duration of time. And I still don't know where actually you need a lot of gravel for, but that's me. You only need it for this campfire, cooking fire. But I don't think you actually need it a lot. So I'm going to try to go to the lower levels as fast as possible to give you some more, yeah, I'm not sure how to call it, some more spectacle things than just me building around. Thank you for watching this time. See you next time. Thank you. This is Bernd from FrenzyDivision. Thank you for watching. See you next time.